This is Matthew chapter 13, verse 47. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angel shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just.
So the angel shall come upon the world and sever the wicked. Sever is to cut off. So that's exactly what's going to happen. That's why Yahweh Shai said, gave us the parable of the tares in the wheat. The angel wanted to go and pluck out the tare, but the Lord was like, no, wait, let them grow. At least you take out the wheat too, along with it, representing the good. The nation of Israel, the elect of Israel. So the scriptures, though Yahweh Shai puts it in a little mystery, it's a parable, a story that's not too hard like in the old times, it's still talking about destruction. It's still talking about a separation. It's still talking about an annihilation. But you people try to like I was gonna bring out in Peter's where it's talking about that the scriptures is of no private interpretation, because you people like to read a parable or a scripture and twist it to your own way of living your life and what have you. No, you have to always keep things in perspective and understanding of who is always referring to about, which was Israel, the wicked and the good and evil. That's what it's always been. That's the way it's always gonna be. But right now, evil is having its time. In the coming kingdom, good it's gonna have its time, and it's gonna be forever. And there ain't gonna be no ounce of evil that's gonna rise up. It's always gonna be suppressed, and they're gonna be doing what they need to be doing. And if they do try to rise up that little bit, they're gonna be cut off immediately. There's not gonna be no fucked up judgment about it. Like here in America, you can commit murder and go to prison and come straight out and still be on the streets. But if you're a drug dealer, drug dealers get the longest sentences in prison than a murderer would. You know, which both of them are messed up, but a murderer is supposed to be put to death on the spot. You know, even a witch, it says suffer not a witch to live. So you drug dealers, y'all are considered witches, because you be giving out poison to the people, killing your own people. You Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. So the scriptures is very clear.
I had this about Zechariah 13:1. In that day shall there be a fountain open to the house of David, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem for sin and for uncleanness. And it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord of hosts.
Basically, it means they're forgiven. All Israel's going to be forgiven once and for all, and they're going to come back right. That fountain, Yahweh Shai's not shutting the valve off, and not giving his people the water they need. He's talking about the scripture, the spirit.
And it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord of hosts, that I will cut out the names of the idols out of the land, and it shall no more be remembered. And also I will cause the prophets and the unclean spirit to pass out of the land. And it shall come to pass that when any shall yet prophesy, then his father and his mother that begat him shall say unto him, thou shalt not live, for thou speakest lies in the name of the Lord.
Immediately you're going to be put to death, right?
And his father and his mother that begat him shall thrust him through when he prophesies.
It's going to be immediate destruction, man. It's not going to be no... It's going to be proper judgment. It's going to be righteous judgment on the spot. Or however the Lord ordains, under two or three witnesses you shall be judged. That's never going to change. We don't need to have a grand jury. We don't need to have we don't need to select juries that we don't know and look at their background. Yahweh Shai already told us that if you follow me in the regeneration, you shall sit and judge the 12 tribes of Israel. So guess what? The 144,000 are going to be the judges, man. We're going to be the ones judging the nation of Israel, and you heathen. Yahweh Shai, the main one. Hold on. And right now, like, it's a spiritual judgment that it's occurring right now. Which you people still don't understand. You act like we're not even touching you and you have a problem with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have a disdain look or a taste towards us just because we're speaking. We're not even touching nobody, you know? We're not even pointing our fingers directly to an individual person unless it's the spirit calls for it and it happens that way. Like the brother always said, if the shoe fits, wear it. You know? You get offended, you got offended. It wasn't me that was directed to you, that was just the spirit that hit you, penetrated you, and found you out.
This is Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. But the reason I read that was because he was saying that things are going to be done. It's gonna be a continual process, man. They have the elders have brought this term out, a rulership class mentality. Basically, we're gonna be, like the brother said, we're gonna be continually judging them. They're gonna continually be drinking these things. It's gonna be constant judgment. I'm sorry. What would you say?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Read that last. Keep reading all the way to the last scripture.
Okay. It says, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess her possessions, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. And there that south shall possess the mount of Esau, and there the plain of the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. And the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath, and the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Sepharad, and possess the cities of the south. And saviors shall come upon Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau.
And the saviors that come upon Mount Zion shall judge what?
The mount of Esau.
The mount of Esau. Keep going.
And the kingdom shall be the Lord's.
And the kingdom shall be the Lord's. So those saviors are talking about the elect. Because the elect are co-heirs and joint heirs to Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh Shai is the savior. Yahweh Shai, he is delivered. He is delivered. That's what Yahweh Shai means. He is salvation. So the saviors, which are talking about the elect, are going to judge the mount of Esau. And the rest, Yahweh Shai already verified that we're going to judge the 12 tribes of Israel.
This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. And I will give him the morning star. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches.
Right, so those that are faithful to the end, they're going to receive the reward that Yahweh Shai received, who y'all call Jesus Christ. He's going to put you people under his foot. All you that that resist Yahweh Shai. All you that resist good. And all you that deny and despise us and the truth that comes out before us. Y'all gonna be made a footstool. Just like the heathen. And y'all gonna be part, get that one in Malachi 4:1. Y'all gonna be part of that same destruction. And Esau, the enemy that Yahweh Shai was trying to deliver us from the heathen. But 2/3 of you wanted to hang on to him and try to deliver him, defend him.
as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings. And you shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall, and you shall tread down the wicked. For there shall be ashes under the soles of your feet.
And we shall tread the wicked. All right? Not only us, but also the ICBM missiles. Go ahead.
And there shall be ashes under the soles of your feet.
Because the fire, the great flame, wants to devour. It wants that. It wants to be satisfied. Okay? Go ahead.
For there shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, said the Lord of hosts. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb for all Israel, with the statutes and judgments. But that's it on that.
That's all of it?
Yeah, because it talks about Elijah next.
Right, so we'll go ahead and read that though.
Okay. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord.
Before the coming and dreadful day of the Lord, which the dreadful day of the Lord hasn't came yet. So it's talking about in the end of days, Elijah was going to come back, which we know who he is and who he was. All right. Now, before that dreadful day of the Lord, there's going to be a spiritual awakening and a spiritual judgment put upon this whole place that America governs the whole earth. Because it's not just about America, it's about the whole globe, man. Because America, the so-called white man, rules the whole earth, man. Go ahead.
And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
Because he's going to come and smite the earth with a curse. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, who y'all call Jesus Christ. He's going to come back and devour this place. Right? And that's judgment. That's a judgment called Yahweh Shai made. But like the scriptures always say, we ain't concerned. And I'm saying this because ain't nobody listening. And when they do listen, they want to take it in a defensive manner. All right? They want to get offended by what we had said, by one word, or by everything we're saying. You know, we don't care. We're doing our job, our part. All right, we're not here to satisfy you. We're not here to make you feel comfortable. Like if you're in a theater or you're at your home. Nah, this is the realness of it. This is the rawness of it. Just imagine if this was the way it was, man. If there was more than just me and his brother up in San Angelo. If there was like 50 other camps just in San Angelo alone. Just popped up everywhere, boom, 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 boom. And all you heard was just just getting down. All the brothers speaking.
This is Matthew chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 15. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed.
All you people that claim you listen, y'all think y'all hear, y'all don't hear nothing, man. All y'all want to hear is money. That's all y'all want to hear is money. Bitches and hoes, cars and drugs. That's why the Lord is coming back, because y'all use y'all's ears, y'all's mouths, y'all's eyes for wickedness.
It says, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart.
Unless you should open your eyes and your ears, then you would understand in your mind the truth of things.
And should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and they hear those things which they hear, and have not heard them.
Right, and that's what we're doing today. Because right around the corner, Yahweh Shai's coming. It's not 1,000 years ago when we're telling you about what's coming about, what we're living at today. We're already in the future now. We're in the days of judgment. The beginning of sorrows. We're at the bottom of the bottle where all of the bitterness lies and about to be wrung upon the earth, wrung out upon the earth.
Isaiah 46:9. Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High and there is none else. I am the Most High and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure.
Right, the Most High's counsel is going to stand and he's going to do his pleasure. He's already been speaking about the end of days, man. What do you people speak about? What are you people warning your people about? You ain't doing a damn thing. And if you think, I mean, parents are going to do things as a parent because that's just part of it. But it gets deeper than that, because you got to understand that this life isn't just about, basically this is not the kingdom of heaven. That's why the Lord is only dealing with an elect few, because they're looking for a city and a kingdom that's built upon God and righteousness. Like we read last week. Y'all people are making this your home. Y'all actually think this is it. This is as good as it's gonna get. Because y'all lack faith. Y'all lack faith. And many of you people that claim you have faith, it's vain. Your hope is vain. I was asked a question the other day, if a murderer commits murder and he asks forgiveness, will he be forgiven? Or if someone commits suicide, will he go to heaven? Come on, man. Nowhere in the Bible did it say, if you want to get to heaven fast, you got to kill yourself. Or was it a commandment to kill yourself? It was a commandment that you had to walk the straight gate and endure to the end. And if a man is a murderer and asks for forgiveness, more likely, if he's the elect, yes, he's going to be forgiven. If he's not the elect, he's not forgiven. The only thing the Lord's going to do to him is just give him a little bit of peace of mind. But he's not going to go into the kingdom like the way everybody hopes to go into the kingdom. There's 7 billion people on the earth that are about to be put in an oven. And not only just a literal fire, but they're going to go through the fire, man. Because you didn't want to go through the fire right now that we go through, that we went through and we're continually going through. Y'all want to wait until the very end, but when that day comes, y'all going to be wanting to get out. Because that fire that you thought you could handle is too much for you to handle. Y'all cannot, when death falls upon you, it don't feel good. When death falls on you, it's not a comfortable feeling where he's like, you know what, I'm gonna die. I'm thinking about everybody I love, sorry, and then you die. You're gonna be beat, you're gonna be angry. You're gonna be cussing, you're in pain. You're gonna be shouting. There ain't gonna be no time for, remembering not in that way, the way you think you're gonna do it. Being remorseful in that time. Crying, you're gonna be crying out of bitterness, anger, man, because you're gonna be in torments, great torments.
Is that one in Revelation?
And you're gonna be denied. You're gonna be denied when you try to say, forgive me, Father. Deliver me out of this, because you got the parable of the rich man and Lazarus. He wasn't delivered. What do you think his mentality was when Moses told him, they got the prophets. They got the prophets to listen to. After he was denied, you don't think he got pissed off? I'm more like he got pissed and started cursing out, because the scriptures say in Revelation that you're going to be cursing the Most High when all these plagues fall upon him. That's why the scriptures, the Most High is showing you mercy right now.